There's no other place like it around.
The food is excellent.
I come here for the food and the drinks and the scenery over here.
In the restaurant world, it's really true. You can't judge a book by its cover, because if you never entered the doors of this unassuming spot in Lynn, you wouldn't know the magic that lies out back.
I have people who live in Lynn, born and raised in Lynn, that always drove by here, but always just thought, oh, you know, it's a dive bar. They come in and they really are just amazed.
It's sort of understated or underwhelming from the outside, and you walk through the doors and they find this really warm, inviting place. You come in a little bit further and you see this beautiful waterfront, and there's really nothing like it.
A lot of times people are in awe because they either knew this place existed and they just never thought to come here, or had heard about it, and when they get here, they're amazed at what we have going on.
And at the Four Winds Pub and Grill, when it comes to food, fun, and a killer view, they've definitely got it going on. Located in Wyoma Square, Four Winds is an out-of-the-way place situated on Sluice Pond, or as it's referred to around here, Lake Winnipesaukee.
You kind of have a feel of being on a lake up in New Hampshire or, you know, up north somewhere, and you don't really find that here in Lynn. It's really the only restaurant on the water.
Owner Patrick DeBover has worked and owned top-notch restaurants in Boston and beyond. So when this special spot became available, he grabbed it and converted what was once a small local watering hole into this gorgeous waterfront spot with breathtaking views and outstanding eats.
The food is great, and I'm not just saying that because the camera's rolling. Like every local pub, you know, we have burgers, we have steak tips. We just happen to have really great burgers and great steak tips. We just focus on fresh, homemade. There's very little that comes in frozen and gets dropped in the deep fryer. We don't do that here.
In fact, server Sarah Russo likes everything about Four Winds so much, you'll often find her here even when she's not working.
On nights that I'm not working here, I always say that I want to come here. Everyone's like, well, don't you work there? Why do you want to hang out there? And I say, well, why wouldn't you want to hang out there?
And when you're spending time at Four Winds, you've got to try the candied garlic spare ribs.
We smoke them here in-house, and then we grill them. They come with this candied garlic sauce that is awesome. Sticky, the dirtier the better, I think, when you're eating a rib. Typically, when we clear the tables, it's all bones and a lot of wet naps.
There are other Southern-inspired dishes lining the menu, like this shrimp po' boy drizzled with tangy remoulade, or an overstuffed pulled pork sandwich slathered in sauce and topped with crunchy slaw.
The Carolina barbecue sauce is delicious. The pork is awesome, and it also comes with the coleslaw right on the sandwich, which I personally love. And again, you get that delicious bite where it's the smoked pork with the barbecue sauce, but then you have the crunch of the coleslaw, and I think that's awesome.
And for some flavors of Asia and the South in your mouth, order the smoked hoisin wings.
I love chicken wings, so wherever I go, I get them, and here they're amazing. Another item that we smoke right here on the property. This is another dish that is all bones at the end.
The Asian influences continue right through the menu with pineapple General Gao's chicken, a salad topped with crispy shrimp tempura, and some addictive spring rolls stuffed with shrimp, scallions, and a blend of mascarpone and cream cheese.
When you bite in, you get the crunch and you get the creamy, and it's just delicious.
If you're hankering for some classic pub fare, you can go for a tasty flatbread topped with buffalo chicken, or just a good old burger topped with house-smoked bacon and fried onions.
It's just an extremely juicy burger that when you bite into it, you have the crunch from the crispy fried onions, but you also just have that juicy, like, run down your chin, messy deliciousness.
Some other popular choices include the trio of crispy haddock tacos drizzled with chipotle cream, and some of the best steak tips on the North Shore.
The steak tips are different because we don't marinate them here. We do a signature dry rub, so they kind of have a little bit of a kick to them. Very juicy, cooked the way you like them, and they're great.
With steak tips, spare ribs, burgers, and a view, dinner here feels less like a meal and more like a getaway.
People feel like they're on vacation because you're sitting on the water. You're looking at this beautiful view, you're seeing the sunset. It's just awesome.